Good evening, friends. Welcome to Candid Meena, where we bring you out the truth through topics not taken up by mainstream media. And today, as usual, our special guest is Rabia Khan. Welcome, Rabia ji.
Hi. Hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
And as again, see, this is going to be today, it's just going to be a conversation about what's happening exactly in Mumbai and the dark workings of Bollywood and their links to the underworld and the political parties. So first thing, we've been discussing a lot of things, viewers, Rabia ji and myself, and what we find amazing is that, see, in the manner in which the government is trying to push the SSR murder story and the Jia murder story, in the back burner, while giving more focus to Raj Kundra's pornography case, is actually, somewhat befuddling. And also the fact that, see, the way, you remember the way Arnab was arrested. He was pulled by his collar and humiliated in front of his family at his flat and taken like a criminal. Whereas Raj Kundra comes in great style, in his van. It's the way the Mumbai police treats cases and the what importance it gives to certain cases. This is all very confusing for the common man. So my first question to Ravi ji is that, see, how do you feel watching all this that's happening, regarding the Raj Kundra case, and what are the thoughts that go on in your mind about this and SSR case and the Jia case?
Uh, Minaji, thank you for inviting me over to your platform to raise my voice. And I had been following Rajkundra's case out of curiosity, not because it is my case and I have a personal agenda about it. But the main thing is, I had been looking at the competency of the police and the treatment that they give by, prioritizing, favoritism, cherry picking. It is very sad to see how they treated Arnab and overall how they treated my daughter's death. In my daughter's death, one officer who has come to, on duty, who has come to the crime scene, is saying it's a foul play. And the other ACP and the head of the police is already declaring, without even investigating, that it is a case of suicide. So it was all pre-planned. The eyewitness who came there, it was all pre-planned that Aditya Pancholi will reach Anju Mehndru's house, and then I will reach my house, and then I will call for obviously, I will call for Anju. I was there with her last, and they will come running, and they will be the eyewitness, and they will start managing the crime scene, and they will set it up and declare it as suicide. This is how it happened, because who said it was suicide? First, suicide word came from police, and then they did not even investigate, and they are asking me to investigate. I don't have the rights to investigate, but they have all the right. I'm comparing the case with Raj Kundra, how they have investigated. You see, they have gone into call logs, they have gone into premises, they have called the witnesses, they have not, given some kind of assurance and protection to the witnesses. And in my case, when the eyewitness is saying that Suraj Pancholi used to beat my daughter and she was crying, uh, Anju Mehendru and friends of common friends of Aditya Pancholi are saying, don't talk, media is over there, and hushing her up. Then police grilling her for 8 hours and saying, your life is on threat because if you become a witness, they are not encouraging that eyewitness to become a police witness. They are in fact encouraging her not to be a witness and not to even, they changed her statement. So it my heart has been breaking many a times. I had been crying and praying over these last 3 days, and I said, what kind of injustice is there? Now I do not understand. Do you think that making pornography is not equal to a murder? It is. In pornography, yes, they are making money. They are making money by selling the soul of those innocent girls. And here, the innocent girls and boys like Sushant and Disha Salian and Jia Khan, their life has been taken away. even Sri Devi, and so many I can name it. And Pratyushri, the father has become bankrupt. He's got no money on him. He has sold everything to fight for justice. I mean, what is this? This is a mockery. This is hilarious. It is humiliating. The world is watching. And Raj Kundra is being treated as a king pawn, as a kingpin, and given that kind of a red carpet treatment, even in judiciary, and even in the jail, in the prison.
Absolutely.
And how
Yeah.
Arnab was dragged. Arnab was treated. They are kicking him. They are beating him. They are humiliating him. They are snatching away his phone, his freedom, his. I mean, the way it was. Why? Because at that time when Raj Kundra was there, Vaze and Paramveer were there. So Raj Kundra got absolutely freedom to do whatever he wanted. Similarly, in Jia Khan's case, the accused, he's been accused by the police, but you're collecting the evidence, you've taken the truth, but you're not taking it up to the court.
Yes.
And what happened? Because the favoritism, he was at that time, whosoever the home minister or whosoever the commissioner of police or ACP, DCP, whosoever those hierarchies were, he was a favorite of them. So they gave him a red carpet treatment, like Raj Kundra's every word is coming out. Now what is being questioned, what Shilpa is being questioned, what is happening in the house. Here in Suraj Pancholi's case, he was in police custody and nothing was asked. In fact, they were just asking him, "Tumhe machhar to nahi kaat rahe hain?" And a home cooked food is coming to him. And at night, which I heard when people told me that he was taken for a drive at night so that, thandi hawa mil jaye usko. And they are making it sure, that he's in that jail. He's not with those rude guys and all like that, but he's very well protected. And so what is happening? I mean, uh, police police power is so badly misused.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you are giving every information of Raj Kundra. Either Raj Kundra has rubbed shoulders with wrong people,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Or he has not shared his monetary gains with the
Yes.
right people. I mean, these are the things I will say. You don't give money to speak, to bring the truth out. You give money only to hide the truth. And Raj
Absolutely.
Kundra, as I'm hearing, gave 9 crores to some officer, 25 lakhs. So I
Yes.
want to know how much money did accused in Jia Khan's case gave?
Yeah.
How much? Because these are the same officers who were also there at time.
Yes.
So, and Bollywood is quiet. Why? Because in Jia Khan's case, the accused has a great protection of Bollywood icon.
Yeah.
And also not explicitly saying anything derogatory or whatever, but not even mentioning or saying, poor Jia, she her life has been taken away. The truth must come out.
Yeah.
Not even a word. Why? Because a lot of actors are so insecure. Their business is based on insecurity. And the insecurity is, we learn from Vivek Oberoi's case, what had happened to him. His job was taken, his position was taken, producers were threatened that don't go near him, if you sign, then you had it. Govinda, his scripts were taken, his production was taken. All these things. So it is a Gunda Raj.
Yeah.
And it is hand in glove with police. So
Yes. Yes.
Bollywood and police is hand in glove, Meenaji.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
that is
Yes.
why they are arrogantly, I will say a word use, arrogant. They are
Yes.
arrogant about it, and they are arrogantly moving and saying, "Arey kar le, jo karna hai, dekhenge hum."
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
even thinking that this mother is, I am bringing the truth in media. You can see Gia's pictures. You can see not one Bollywood actor, even a core actor, and the producers who have made money on these actors, by exploiting these actors, have raised their voice and saying, "Oh my God, what is the truth about these pictures? What is police doing about these pictures?"
Yeah. Yeah.
They did not even make a part of a chart sheet, Meenaji.
Yeah.
And here in Raj Kundra's case, how everything is being done. You see the competency of police?
Yeah.
They are, in fact, exceeding FBI or maybe CIA or maybe, Scotland Yard. No wonder they say that Mumbai police is better than Scotland Yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted to ask me something,
Yeah.
Minaji?
Yeah. No, the
Yes,
two things that you came out with is very clear. One thing is he's rubbed someone very big the wrong way.
yes,
And the second
yes,
thing is he has not paid Basuli, which is the second
yes,
point. Now,
Yes.
here, another point that I'd like to make, Jiaji, is that,
Yeah.
see, uh, Mumbai police is very easily differentiating between Shilpa Shetty and Raj Kundra. Now, they are trying to protect Shilpa and her family from what's happening, on in media and everywhere. Now, one thing we should understand is that just like Siddharth Pitani, Kundra also walks into the police station in and out as though he's not scared of anything. He shows, a namaste. He shows a thumbs up sign and all that. I don't know who he's trying to impress with all his arrogance. Okay, now if today apparently Shamita has come out with a very cute saying, just like what Ria said, roses are red and all that. She also comes out with some very metaphysical statement when she knows very well that the whole family is involved in this pornography. Now, why
Yeah.
would the Mumbai police want to protect Shilpa Shetty? It would mean that definitely that Shilpa is the favored one among the others, and there must be a big person trying to protect her as well. So
Meena,
yeah, the glorified person would be protecting her.
Meena ji, this is called order from above.
Yes,
Some high end personality has given an order. इसको पकड़ो, इसको बचा लो. इसके जो evidences है उसको छुपा लो. Don't bring it to media. ये हरकतें तो हमारे केस में भी हुई हैं. मैं किस किस के नाम लूं? हर एक का. अब आपको मैं सबसे पहली बात बताती हूँ कि crime, the accused is Aditya Pancholi's son, right?
yes,
Aditya Pancholi का statement CBI ने नहीं लिया, पुलिस ने लिया, 2 दफा लिया, उसमें दोनों में inconsistency है. और मैं कह रही हूँ कि the call logs, एक होता है पुलिस सबसे पहले किस पे जाती है, GPS पे and call logs पे,
yes,
right, to find out the location and the communication. That is the two things that they catch hold of. Get the call logs and get me the GPS to find exactly where, who was where. Not at all. Aditya Pancholi comes to Anju Mehndru's place and says he is coming from cinema after watching a movie. Nothing, there is no evidence that whether he's speaking the truth or not. It could be that he helped, all those criminals to stage the crime scene. So where is his call log? Munnu, who untied the knots, right? Where is his call log? What communication was happening between Munnu and Aditya Pancholi at that time? Where are the call logs? In fact, Munnu's statement was not even taken by police at that time. They took, when I reopened the case in the month of October, in November, they take Munnu's 2 statements and they put one statement, they put 4th of June, and the other statement, they put 14th of November. Okay, I got proofs of that. And third is, the boy who was with Suraj that night, right? His name is Karan Joshi. Why his call logs and other things locations are not taken? He was there. CBI officer has told me that he was there till 5 o'clock in the morning. Why was he there with Suraj Pancholi till 5 o'clock in the morning? So now, as you are saying that why these things are happening, that some people are not brought to the light and some people, I've given you the example that why these evidences are not brought. I raised this question in my petition, and because of Supreme Court, I was able to put in the chart sheet the photographs. Now the body has gone, the photographs are there. These are the evidences. These evidences are not there. Your Shilpa Shetty is saying it is erotica. Now, one thing that I also do not believe Shilpa madam is, she's a wife, right? She's leading a very high fly life, with high demands. And obviously, though she's making money, she must be expecting from husband as well. It is not that it is her who's running the whole show. So now, husband, to meet those expenses, to impress, is definitely doing whatever he can to bring, to match those expenses. How is it possible that a wife will not know what my husband does and how he generates money? And where is the money coming into my account? You are accountable because you're a taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer. I know where my money is coming from.
Yes.
Because I have got to be accountable to my accountants, and when they file my taxes, they know exactly where the money is coming from. This is very weird, and I was quite shocked that how is it possible? Even the authorities are not asking her this
Yeah.
question, is to my surprise.
Yeah.
Secondly, she does admit initially, I mean, not initially, but finally, yes, my husband was making erotica. Now there are coming to Bollywood. Bollywood has been showing very submissive erotic because it's a romantic world, it's a world of fantasy. They show erotism, but in a very subtle manner, in a very submissive manner, because this is India, constitutional laws are there, and it is not like it's not Hollywood. Although a lot of boldness has come, but the censor is there to cut the boldness, make it mild, make it this, don't show his children, and all that education comes in front. Now, this lady does not even know what kind of erotica the husband is making. This is, you know, it's a common question and in a common mind, that how is it possible that your husband has made more than 200 erotic films and you have not even seen one? And even if you're saying that my husband is doing nude scene, taking nude pictures, they are not pornography, but they are erotic. Yes, nudity is there. Excuse me, your husband is a man, and your husband is watching these underage, or maybe 20, 19, 20, 18, whatever, the young bodies, the
In
young
fact, yeah.
nudity, right?
Yeah. In
I
fact,
mean,
Rabia.
I wouldn't allow my husband in million years, to do something like that. Yeah,
In
I am
fact,
a mother. I am a
yeah.
mother first, right? I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I've got fan following. Get it right, Shilpa. Please. No
In fact,
offense.
yeah.
Yeah, no personal
Yeah.
grudge.
Yeah.
But this is
In
this
fact,
is what my common sense is saying.
yeah. In fact,
Yeah,
Rabia, two things have come out
yeah,
today. One
yeah,
thing is that, see, two young girls from Calcutta have
yeah.
confirmed that they were called for a photo shoot, and they were asked to wear saris and all in a very bold way. And what actually transpired in the location of the photo shoot was something they did not expect. And when they protested later, these photographs were already all had become viral. So they became very, very upset about it. This is the first point. The second thing is Cheryl Chopra has very clearly said that she was allegedly, sort of, assaulted by Raj Kundra. When he said that he was very frustrated with Shilpa Shetty because she used to stress him out, and that he loved Sherlyn Chopra. Now, Sherlyn Chopra very clearly says that he tried to, assault her, and she ran into the bathroom. So this man is not, as Shilpa says, a very, simple man, and he doesn't know what he's doing. She knows very
मीना जी,
clearly what is happening.
या मीना जी, जब शहद चट जाता है ना तो शक्कर
Mm.
कौन खाए?
Yeah,
राइट तो फिर तो ये तो एक बड़ी कॉमन चीज है विथ माय एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ लाइफ दैट अ
yes,
मैन हु इज नाउ luring other young ones. Young Shilpa must be in her 40s. The
yes,
girls are in their 20s, right?
yes,
So obviously he will come with this excuse, oh, I don't get along with my wife, I'm separate, we lie on separate beds, and I'm very stressed at home. And these are okay,
yeah,
but
yeah,
attacking this model,
yeah,
this is such a common thing in Bollywood. Me Too had come up with many,
yes,
Sajid Khans and all these names. A
yes.
Nirban from Kwan. A Nirban and Sajid Khan, even my daughter experienced it. I'm sorry I'm bringing this up, but
No,
I
it's
will take
important
this hurt.
because, see, it's
I will
no,
take
it's
this hurt
important,
and pain to my
Rabia ji.
grave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rabia ji, it is all interconnected. It's very
yes.
important to say,
Yes.
connect it. It's very important.
Yes, I get very angry. I am
Mm.
so angry, and as a mother, really curses come out of
Yeah,
my from my breath.
yeah,
That how dare you could. My daughter was strong enough, so she said, uh, I won't do it. Leave it. I'm very happy with events. Even if I get 50,000 or 1 lakh and all like that, I'm fine. But I will not compromise. As A. Nirban said, either you take the films or be my partner in bed. Right? So she said, you know what? You fly a kite. I don't want your films. You take your films and you wipe it with your as a toilet paper. I am going to go and do events, and that is why
Yeah,
she got busy in events. Suddenly, then she started getting. When I came, I had a word with UTV, and she got 3 films from UTV, and she got from Hyderabad and all. So and her sister was coming. So things were rolling right,
yeah,
and that's another part. But the thing is,
yeah,
this for Raj Kundra to do this, this is a common practice in Bollywood, Meenaji.
yeah, yeah.
It is not. It is not only Raj Kundra. I tell you, every second person in Bollywood is Raj Kundra. Given a choice, they will also make pornography.
Yeah.
Given a choice. Do you understand me? Because they are so addicted. And why? In my time in Bollywood, it wasn't like that. Yes, people used to consume alcohol and that's it. But now it's a drug and it's open
Mm.
drug.
Yeah,
And drug does not look at gender. Drugs do not look at age. You can be, that's why people are turning to homosexuality, bisexuality,
yeah,
and they're openly talking about it. They're going with underage, overage, pedophiles roaming around. That is why, very well, like Kangana said, it's a gutter world.
yeah.
It is not
In this
Bollywood. It is
context,
a gutter.
in this
It is a
context, yeah,
gutter wood. Yeah, it is
yes.
a gutter wood.
In this context,
So,
we are also talking
yeah,
about films
yeah,
of Ekta Kapoor, Sajid
yeah,
Khan.
yeah,
You're talking about Karan Johar. These films
yeah,
are all very, very soft porn. It's
yeah.
actually soft porn. Going on to
Yeah,
the
they are
real
they are
porn.
soft porn, yes. And Kundra perhaps was making hard porn. That is why police has taken great action. Now,
Yes, yes,
one thing what I'm saying as a wife, if it was like last week this happened, I can understand. I was not aware of it because my husband got involved into this last week, right? And he got caught. But you're doing it for years. And you're doing it for years and you're making crores of rupees. And I'm not questioning, darling, my husband, where did you get this money from?
yeah,
Have
yeah,
you, hit a jackpot or you won the lottery or is it from IPL or where is this money coming from? This is one question that one cannot evade and one cannot get away with.
yeah, yeah.
A second is that you're saying I was not aware what my husband is doing. You're sleeping with your husband. He's your husband. He's your life partner. He's the father of your children, and you do not know what he's doing. He's not having a side affair, one affair, and he's hiding. Here he's. It is a full playground, Minaji.
Yeah.
It is a playground, and such high-profile people are involved. High-profile actors, icons, celebrities, rich people. I mean,
Yeah.
it is something that
Actually,
it is.
yeah,
It is a
yeah,
honey that attracts everybody.
yes. In fact, Shalin Chopra has very clearly said that it is not soft porn, it is pure sleaze. It is pornography. So there's no way Raj Kundra can wriggle out of that as well.
Yeah. So similarly, what I'm saying when I'm comparing police, how they have done the competency, they are showing in this case, cloning Raj Kundra's phone. Why did they not clone Suraj Pancholi's phone?
Yes.
Forget about Suraj Pancholi. My daughter's phone, iPad, everything is with them. Clone it, crack it, bring it out. The conversation you're showing, which was an alibi, he had already killed her and then started sending text messages to like an alibi to show that oh he was trying to get in touch. In 1 minute you are saying you deleted her and you didn't want to talk to her, right? Second minute you are saying oh you had a fight with her, and third minute you are saying oh she had a fight with the mother. I mean, get it right, Mr. Pancholi. What do you want to say? Bring the truth out, or you want police to bring the truth out as they are bringing out the truth in Kundra's case? I want the police to bring truth out as they are bringing out the truth in Kundra's case. Why
Yes.
such favoritism? Why
Yeah.
such thing that you're sparing one who has killed? I am not saying that Kundra has done a right thing, but because taking away somebody, young girl's sanity, taking away their morality, taking away their honor is equivalent to murder. Equivalent. How many girls in that situation must have thought, I'd rather die than to live? You know,
Yeah.
I'm serious about it because I thought about that, Meenaji. That's why I chose to come and speak about it on your platform. When
Yes.
we discussed it, I said, yes, I will come. I am not
Yes.
personally against Shilpa Shetty or Kundra. They are nothing to do with me. I am speaking on behalf of society. I'm speaking on behalf of those innocent girls because they were as old as my daughter, Jia, who was also a victim of this exploitation, who was also being, harassed by Sajid Khan and Nirban and, whosoever. So my heart goes for those girls. That is why I chose to come here, because those girls 2000 times must have thought we were thinking that we are getting a big break. Why? Because Kundra used Shilpa Shetty as a celebrity, as a big name. So, oh, Shilpa Shetty's husband, oh, Raj Kundra, Shilpa Shetty has become an icon, a big celebrity. Obviously, so many people will believe him, will trust him. And then to get this kind of, oh, this happens. And this is another thing, Minaji, which film industry says, oh, we know Katrina also came to us, Deepak Podikon also. They use, oh, what do you think? Before Priyanka Chopra, before becoming Miss Universe, was sitting on my laps. All these kind of conversation they bring to lure these young girls. Acha, if that celebrity could do it, so why not? They don't spare anyone, from Ashwarya to all the names, from Meena Kumari to Vaidarima. All these names come up. They use them. They use these celebrities' names, Do you understand? To
In
tell
fact,
these young girls, to
yeah.
tell these young
In
girls,
fact,
you're nobody when
yeah.
I could be. And then they will pretend that they have a phone call and says, oh, Kat, oh, you, oh my God. And they pretend that they are talking to the celebrity in front of these young girls. And they think, oh, you know what? He's a big shot and he was just talking in front of me. One or two girls, I remember, was saying, oh, no, he's very, very friendly to so and so. I don't want to mention his name because, never mind. And I said to that young girl, and did you believe him? She said, I'm telling you. I said, please. Did she come on the line and said hello to you?
Yeah.
Right? And I said, even if he gives you the phone and she says, how do you know it is her? So, you've got to be I am talking about this is why to make these young girls alert. That don't fall for it and go. If you feel like doing something of that nature and stoop down, that's your call.
Yeah.
But don't get pressurized.
Yeah.
Because if it
Another
is
point.
destined, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes,
Very important point
yeah,
is, by hook
yes,
or by crook,
yeah,
Bollywood, puts perversion into their films. Now,
yes,
recently, a case was filed against Aruna Kashyap in Ghost Stories, for showing a horrific scene of showing a mother eating her own fetus. So this age of perversion that is, aided completely by addiction to technology. And experts are of the opinion that increased accessibility to porn, and more importantly, the nature of porn being consumed, has an impact on potential predators and their chances of committing crime. Why I'm saying this is, when Nirbhaya was, innocently catching a bus, the group of people who gang raped her and killed her were, had been fed on porn, and also these items, numbers that, all these girls are doing, Shilpa Shetty and all are doing. So it is, and if they just, lightly say it's erotica, it's not erotica. It is actually provoking men into acting as predators on young girls. And we all know what happened to Nirbhaya. And this is happening to millions of girls all around India. So if Shilpa Shetty and her sister and her whole family say that it's erotica, and that it does no harm, it influences all the youngsters in our country. They're all watching this in their mobile phones. So it's very important that
yeah.
we need to put a stop to this as well. Yes.
Yeah, Minaji, I
Yeah.
have to say
Yeah.
one thing. I can understand if Shilpa is saying that my husband was making erotica, and that's what I know, and I have nothing to do with these apps and all like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are few members in the family, right? The
Mhm.
few members know they are promoting jail stream, they are promoting the apps, they know what apps, what OTT and all like that. You mean to say that none of the family member ever went on those apps to see exactly what the
What's
Kundra is making?
Yeah.
I want to know. Nobody, I mean, if I am doing something, for example, and I want to hide it from my daughters, right? Somehow their friends or something will say, oh, look, your mother is doing this.
Yeah.
Like I go on Instagram, for example, and I put something, somehow or the other, somebody will go and tell my daughter who's not on Instagram, oh, your mother was on Instagram, she's looking like this, she's looking, whether sad, good, or whatever. So I am saying that If people have seen this, you mean to say nobody in this world went and told Shilpa Shetty that your husband is doing this? So, do you understand me? You tell me. If I knew about it, for example, maybe I would have gone inside and I would have put it on Twitter. Oh my God, I just saw this, and a big celebrity's husband is making this, for example, because I was unaware. So, it didn't make any sense to me. And there are millions of apps. But in her, where the money is coming from Apple, money is coming from Newflex and Netflix or whatever. I know Netflix has got a lot of erotic films and all that, right? But hardcore pornography is a crime in most of the countries. And I was talking to one of my foreign friend, and discussing on this. So she was saying, there is a great demand for Indian pornography, because pornography is allowed. You go to Sweden, you go to other part of the world, you can make. But the demand for Indian girls is the highest. Why? Because Indians are Kama Sutra starts from there, and so the foreigners have this in mind that the Indians are more sexier, and Bollywood and this. So because it's such a high demand, and that is why you are doing it in India under the nose in that. Why? Where
Yes,
did you
yes,
get this kind of arrogance and this kind of confidence? Because of
yes,
the police,
yes.
because you had politicians in your pocket, and you thought that you've got a green chit
Yeah.
and you've got a blue badge.
In fact, Rabiya ji, see, there have been reports that youngsters have become more aggressive and violent because after watching this, because it's
Yeah,
it's very easily available on the internet and smartphones. So
yeah,
such pornographic content is within the easy reach of children. And in an article, it was written that the boys and the young men who are frequent consumers of pornography intensify their attitude of sexual coercion. So you're talking about forcing girls to do so, you know?
yeah, forcing girls, and
Yeah,
also lowering them with money, giving them easy, because they think that this is the yeah, easiest, because it's in their ability. It's the
yeah,
easiest way of making money. You
yes,
understand me? But at what cost? At whose cost? And then
yes,
you're pretending, the whole family pretending that they did not know. If
yes,
they did not know, and nobody in the industry, if they are watching these models itself, I mean, nobody is telling the family, look, your husband or your gharwala is doing this. This is unbelievable, and I will not go with this explanation or this excuse. I don't think so. I will take
also,
this.
yeah,
Yeah,
also, Ravya ji, see, there was one victim who said that, see, they, before they got into these photo shoots or the videography, they were given energy drinks, which would sort of perhaps make their action more this thing sexier or whatever. And also the fact that, see, in the contracts it was written that they need to also compromise with the producer and the director of
you
that
know,
film.
Meena, Meenaji, I will again not mention name over here, but recently I heard from somebody who works on a call center in the pharmaceutical side, and said that they always used to laugh whenever there was a call from Kundra's office, because there was a great demand for Viagra. Now, I was wondering, I said, why did you not tell police? Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to get into all that.
Yeah,
But
yes,
after this case has come out, so now we wonder why the Viagras were
yeah,
asked for.
absolutely, yeah.
So imagine what was the saddest part, where I felt very, very sad, was that these young boys and women are given Viagras so that
Yes,
they are aroused 24/7, so that
yes,
you can, because you can go on and on with the shoot.
mm,
I mean, how pathetic is that?
yes,
How dangerous to the health? I mean, what you're doing. Yes, this is a crime, but murdering Sushant Singh, Disha, the way you threw Disha Salian, and you don't even know where she was thrown, what was the
yes,
crime scene, what was the crime spot, where there is any forensic, any hair, any
yes,
tooth, any nail. I mean, this is horrendous for police. This is,
yes,
I condemn police for this. And Jia
This is
Khan,
the
you are found and you're not even investigating. You're bringing the truth and half truth. Who you're trying to protect?
yeah.
So
This is
here,
this
because Kundra has robbed somebody, so
yeah
it is,
yeah
and you and protect the family
yeah.
who is not nothing to do. Just because you are saying, so they are dictating the police how to investigate and what to investigate. Minaji.
See, even Rabia ji, see, in the case of this young girl, Janvi Kukreja, see,
Yeah,
she was killed. It seems she had 41 or 42 wounds in her body. Now, which normal man will make so many wounds on a person's body? So that means someone had been entered the party, and there were drugs. A drug peddler had given drugs, and it was investigated by Paramveer Singh and Trimukhe. So we all know when people, police of this category investigate how the story goes. It goes into another angle. Now, who is investigating the case? There's no news about that at all. They just took her friends and they said that they are the ones who killed. Now, where is the proof that those friends have killed?
yeah,
So they may be taking just two vulnerable people and making them,
yeah,
victims of this.
yeah, yeah.
So it's terrible.
Like, oh, probably, there was a contract killers. But
Yes.
who gave that contract?
Yeah.
Who gave that contract? And even protecting, when the police is protecting somebody, that means the police knows that it is a case of murder. Otherwise, why are
Yeah.
you, if it is a case of suicide, why you're protecting them? Why you're lying so much? Why are you hiding evidence? Right? If it is a simple case of suicide, all these deaths have happened due to suicide. So why are you hiding it? Now that Parambir and Vaze is inside, they should know that nobody that they were trying to protect is protecting them.
Yes. Exactly.
Like
All
Raj
the
Kundra,
cases should be
nobody is
revisited.
protecting him.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
nobody is raising voice. Who will Shilpa go to? Or don't call me, such a lafda, such a big thing, tum, ठीक हो जाएगा, ये वक्त भी गुजर जाएगा.
Mm.
This is the condolence probably she must be getting, and or maybe not even receiving a call. I mean, this is the reality, and she should know, because she could have, as an icon, as a celebrity, could have raised a voice for Sushant, could have raised a voice for Jia Khan. Okay, fine. If you people are saying suicide, then rule out one thing from the other. Rule out homicide and bring suicide properly, and or rule out suicide and bring out homicide properly. That is what High Court had given it to CBI.
Yeah.
CBI was told to find out whether it is a homicide or a suicide, and if it
Yes.
is a homicide, bring the perpetrator to us.
Yes.
Right? CBI case is inconclusive. That is why they are asking for evidence. Why? Because police has not given, and now they are giving every evidence in Kundra's case.
Yes.
Every evidence is coming out. And whatever evidence they want to hide, probably if they want to hide the family members, they will hide those.
Yeah.
If they want to spare Shilpa, they will spare.
Yeah.
Here, nobody is going to go. There is no other. These models who have been victims, they are not going to go and fight against Shilpa and Kundra. I am fighting. I am collecting the evidences and taking it to them and saying, why did you not make this as a part of your chart sheet? This is the evidence. I am doing this. Who is going to do in there? So that case will die out, Minaji.
Yes.
This will die out. This is like a mushroom. That is why Kundra is very confident. His
Yeah.
confidence showing these two fingers and all like that is what? Are, because he knows. He knows right now, let it go as it is going
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
food. They cannot hold him in the prison for too long.
Yeah.
They cannot. Whether it is 14 days or another extension and all like that, but they cannot.
Yeah.
After that, he can escape. After that, he can go away. The whole family can leave India and go away. Everything will die out. Look at Gulshan Kumar's case. What has happened today? Nobody is in India. You're bringing Malia, you're bringing others, and Nirav Modi, everybody. You're working so hard, going to UK courts and fighting for this case and bringing them. Why not Gulshan's criminals? Right? Why not dig out Jia Khan's murderers?
Yeah.
Bring the
Yeah.
truth out. The trial is still on. Why the evidences are not reaching the court? why things are going according to police, who had said
yeah,
it is a case of suicide, and CBI, who said that police had concocted this breakup bouquet,
yeah, yeah,
right? In the order, in the high court, in the session court order, it is, this order is given because it was due to break a bouquet,
yeah,
which has already been uh, uh, acknowledged by CBI that this was concocted by the police. So
yeah,
what is judge? You are taking a trial of a judge.
yes,
So Minaji, this is all hand in glove. It is.
yeah,
I tell you, somebody has rubbed, Kundra has rubbed the wrong way. It could be
yeah. See, another,
Kundra's own
another,
people. Minaji, let me complete this. It
yeah,
could be
yeah,
Kundra's own people among his own gangs.
yes,
You understand me? Among his
yeah,
own gangs. You
yeah,
know, or you don't know.
yes.
Yeah, sorry.
See, another, yeah, another important point is that, see, just like in the Sushant Singh case, what they did was they put, they gave
Yeah.
Ria's interview to certain friendly channels to whitewash the whole thing and say that she's a heroine. And in the same way, I saw this Geha, what is that, the Gehna Vashisht, in a YouTuber's channel where she tries to whitewash Kundra, and she says
Min-
that they were only making erotica, and
Minaji,
that yeah,
Minaji, sorry, you can continue, but let me just say, because these two women have been given
yes,
assurance कि कुछ नहीं होगा, तुम deny कर दो.
uh,
Do you understand me? आपने बैल पकड़ ली है, deny कर दो. गाय पकड़ ली है, कह दो, deny कर दो, नहीं ये तो गाय नहीं, ये बैल है. और 50 साल लगा दो इसको प्रूफ करने के लिए कि ये गाय पकड़ी थी कि बैल पकड़ी थी.
yeah. And the two
Sorry.
things that she says is that, see, you can check with the victims, because the victims, one victim said that she was gang raped by everybody, and though this would have happened, she never complained. She got her money and she was happy, and she continued to communicate with me for a week. Can you imagine a woman speaking like this, about another woman? And then she's saying there are so many people in the market who are doing it. Perhaps, she's talking about Ekta Kapoor and all that. But why are they not caught? So, which means that, she has absolutely no sense of, regret of what she's doing. It's just like a normal, 9 to 6 job for her. So it is
Easy money,
by
मीना जी,
protecting,
easy
yeah,
money, easy
yes,
money.
by
सत्तर
protecting
हजार
this,
रोज का कमाना,
yes,
70,000 रोज का कमाना, easy money. That is why
yes,
they can become, it's so easy. They are young, they are, and what is it? It's 2 minute thing. It's all the this is the psychology that they have been lured into.
yes,
It's not that they came like that. I will
mm,
not say that they came like that, but then, ab ek dafa to ho gaya. Now that you have,
yeah,
like, it is like a murderer. If he kills first time, you understand me, he gets, his reflexes are like, and his immediate response is, oh my God, what have I done? Then he says, Arey, nothing happened. Like, look at Jia Khan's murders. They say nothing happened. It is so easy. You give the money to the police and you get away. I mean, you have made him so confident.
yes,
So then once you become very confident, then it is nothing. Then it is just the business. It's a part of similarly, when you make first pornography and you get that money and you get that demand, then then you have tasted the honey.
yeah,
And obviously, when you're seeing young girls and they are okay, they are doing the job. For example, they know that it is a film and they are working. Now, when it comes to personal, that the producer and the director and the cameraman and the makeup artist and everybody, now they want to jump on them. They say, hang on, wait a minute, what is this? I am here to work. I'm not here that the whole gang is going to rape me.
yeah,
So I'm sure, Meenaji, there may be hundreds of girls who must be having these stories, and they must be afraid. They must be so scared to come out. Why? If they will speak out, they must have done it hidingly from their family. They must
yeah,
have done it hidingly from their husbands or boyfriends.
yes,
And if they are going to come out and complain about it, Meenaji, they will expose themselves.
yes,
They will not get police protection, and their life is jacked. And this is the reason, like even in Jia Khan's case, that eyewitness was threatened. Whosoever would be in Jessica Lal's case, all the witnesses went against,
yeah,
They all denied. So this is what happens, Meenaji. And that is why Kundra is very much confident that nothing will happen.
Yes.
And, you know, after some time, Shilpa will come and say, well, I was unaware what my husband was doing and I'm not with him. And after a few years, my children, I've got children, and due to children, we are together. So it's just whatever I wish them, whatever life they want to lead. It's not my call. But the thing is, you have got to think, madam, you're talking about that you're fighting with your husband and saying all my endorsements have gone, all my, you have ruined the reputation of my family. For years, this this husband of yours was doing. He was not in one app. He had 3, 4 apps. He was putting money, pouring money into your accounts, and you did not question him once. It's a question of your children's life. First of all, it should be that what will be my children's future, right? What will be not family reputation has gone. What film industry has got reputation. We know what film industry has reputation. People will become bold in this industry. But what about your children who will be seeing tomorrow that their parents were doing such things? Think about other people's children who are lured into it, who are tempted to watch all this. So many children are turning to steal their parents' wallet, or go into drugs and go into alcohol and do. I mean,
In
it's a
fact,
chain. It's a
yeah.
very,
In
it's a
fact,
very pathetic.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. In fact, NIA was very clearly saying, Samir Wankade was very clearly saying, who are the people who are selling drugs? It's these rich
yeah,
boys, because they
yeah,
want to become famous, they want to have wonderful holidays, the best
yeah,
girlfriends, etc.
yeah. Yes, absolutely. And this new generation has no problem with the drugs. Their parents are suffering, but the new generation has no problem. And that is why it has become a culture. So what Raj Kundra was doing, he was feeding this to the culture that is the new culture, the new India that is being exploited and coming forward. And I think so, the icons in Bollywood should look at it the way I am looking at it, or the way you are looking at it, Meenaji, and raise voice on this. I'm not saying go personal with Shilpa Shetty or Kundra and all like that. Don't go, I'm not saying go and attack them personally, but raise your voice into this. Look, we have got to protect our children. We have got to protect the image that Bollywood had.
Yeah. Very
You understand
good
me?
question by Monica. She's saying, don't
Yeah.
stars have a social responsibility in the world we live in?
Pardon? Sorry, I didn't hear it.
Don't stars have a social responsibility,
Yes,
in the
absolutely.
world that we live in? Yes.
Yes, absolutely. These icons have got a
Yeah.
very huge responsibility upon them. Now, one thing I tell you, Minaji, like in Jia Khan's case, right? The criminal who is an accused, who is an announced accused, is
Hmm.
being supported and giving backing by the Bollywood icon,
Yeah.
right? Openly,
Hmm.
do whatever you want. He's mine. I will make him the hero. I will make him this.
Yeah.
You have a social status. There is a life of a girl that has been taken away, and he's standing whichever way he stands. He's an accused. He's a proclaimed accused.
Yes.
And you're openly doing that. What animosity you've got with Dia, or what
Hmm.
animosity you've got with me as a grieving mother, right? That you did not even have on a human ground to ask me that, show me what is your side of the story.
Yeah.
What evidences you have got against, right? And you're talking about that you have a social standing. You don't have a social standing.
Yes.
You're proving to the world, you're creating a fear in Bollywood, you're creating the fear in the society that it is you who does what you think. It is your world, or it is nobody's world.
Yeah. And also, one more
Yeah.
very important thing that the viewers should know is that, see, the women who have not played to the tune of the underworld have all suffered. And Jia, Divya Bharati, Sri Devi, all these are examples of this. Sushant, as a man, all of them have, not played according to the tune of these henchmen. And
Because
if you look
all
at the
these,
cases,
because Meenaji, all these guys, right? They're associated with underworld. Where do they get the confidence? Where did Parambir or Vazek get the confidence? Vazek
Yes.
got confidence from Parambir. Parambir got it from the higher authorities. Similarly, in Bollywood, they get this confidence from the underworld, the
Yes.
dons who are ruling it. And that is why they say, oh, अब ये कर दिया है. Okay, now let's cover it. Who is the
Yeah.
officer? So, whenever the case goes to the court, and if the judge is going to give any reasonable judgment, that
Yes.
judge's life is gone.
Yes.
And that is the fear they have created, Meenakshi, that the witnesses don't come, the prosecutors don't bring evidences for prosecution. So, what judiciary you're talking, it has become a mockery. And
Yes.
the accused is saying, oh, I am an accused, I was 21-year-old, I was still weaning in my milk bottle, and I was caught, and I was put into this situation. Who's putting you in this situation?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
police, the law enforcement is putting you. So talk to law enforcement officers,
Yes.
that they are being kind to you, that they are partially, they have not even brought evidences against the charges that they have put against him.
Yes.
Do you understand me? They say abetment. What is the proof of abetment? I am saying my daughter has been killed, and I've given the proof. So this is what I am trying to say, Minaji. It is the underworld that is ruling the magistrate court, the police, and everything. So our prime minister actually has to do a major Swachh Bharat, a major cleaning, Minaji,
Yeah.
especially in
And
this. Then only
yes.
things will be in order. Yes, you.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
I
it's also
interrupted you.
important. Yeah, it's also no, not a problem. It's also important to know, viewers, that Raj Kundra was first caught in the betting scandal, then he was caught in money laundering. Okay, and this is the third case. So you realize that he's also very closely involved with the children of the politicians, who are also ministers now, and
मीना जी
also with yes, yes,
मीना जी betting, coming to betting, अब betting कर रहे हैं और वहां पे किसी की लाइफ, किसी के morals, किसी के honor is not at stake.
yeah,
Do you understand my point? There's a difference. But when
yeah.
you kill people and when you kill their morals and they kill
No, but I'm
young
talking about
girls'
the link.
honor,
Yeah, Rabia ji,
the,
I'm talking about the
okay,
link.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
everything is linked. The same people are
yeah,
in the group. You're talking about betting. They have after cricket parties where drugs are spread given to everybody. So there also you have these women there. So it's like everything from there it goes to money laundering. Money laundering also then everything is connected to drugs. Drugs is then connected to sex exploitation, you see, and then it goes on to murder and other things. So it's all violence and murder. Everything is interconnected. It starts from one person and it goes a complete cycle, and all the same people are involved. If you look at the women who are receiving protection today, they're all people who have played the game according to their tunes, the
Minaji,
top actresses.
Minaji, regarding drug, CBI officer, one of the officer told me that he caught the father, peddling or transporting drugs. I said, what happened then? Why did you not put him behind bars? Oh, I was working for Maharashtra police. Now the thing is that police, so much drug is smuggled. They catch the drug. Then where does the drug go? The drug goes back into the market. So
Yes,
that very drug, they don't show that they are putting, these drugs into the sea. They
yes,
don't show that. That very drug is then circulated,
yes,
and this is how the money is being circulated.
yeah.
So
even
I want to,
even
I
now,
want to see, I want to
yeah.
see drugs being drowned in the sea.
Yes, even now, if you're talking about freezing his accounts, where
Yeah,
does the money go? The money would
yeah,
have gone to the concerned people, higher
yes,
ups in the
yeah.
political agenda.
Yes,
So
absolutely. So
yeah,
it is a very
yeah,
vicious
yeah,
circle, Meenaji. It is a very vicious circle,
yeah,
and Kundra is very confident that nothing will happen.
yeah, yeah,
It is not that he's gone for life. Or when people, murderers are roaming around, they did not get life sentence, for example, right?
yeah,
This is for them, this is not a murder. But in my eyes, taking somebody's honor also is a murder, is
yeah,
killing their morals and killing their soul.
yeah,
That is also quite a murder. So
yeah. A
I
question,
have.
Rabia a question being asked by Monica is that, see, being a British citizen, was Jia, did you, also apply in the court there? Did you file a case in the UK courts?
No, not yet. There is a process because the trial has not happened. You
Yeah.
see, right now, actually, if you look at it, the trial has not even started because there is no there is investigation is not complete.
Yes.
It is very easy for accused to say पुलिस इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर चुकी है,
Yeah.
सीबीआई इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर चुकी है. मेरा कहना है मीना जी, ये कॉन्फिडेंस इनके पास आता कहाँ से है?
Yes.
आप समझ रहे हैं? ये कॉन्फिडेंस देता कौन है?
Yeah.
तो ये तो पुलिस वाले ही हो गए ना.
Yes.
ये तो लॉ एनफोर्समेंट वाले ही हो गए जो कहते हैं कि तुम फिक्र मत करो, रखा पॉकेट के अंदर पैसा और कहा फिक्र मत करो, जाओ बच्चा बता जाओ जाओ ऐश करो, लिव योर लाइफ, कुछ नहीं होने वाला. अरे उसकी माँ आती है, अरे वो उसको आने दो. एंड बॉलीवुड आइकॉन भी कुछ नहीं बोलता, देखता है कि मैं रो रही हूँ, मैं जा रही हूँ, मैं कर रही हूँ, मैं पूछ रही हूँ. अरे पैसा उड़ा चुके हैं, एंटरटेनमेंट कर चुके हैं, एंड देन व्हेन मुसीबत आती है तो कोई किसी का नहीं होता, जब कोई पैसा बना रहा होता तो सब उसके इर्द गिर्द घूम रहे होते हैं. दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ हिपोक्रेसी लाइफ बॉलीवुड इज ऑल अबाउट,
Yeah.
एंड शिल्पा मैडम इज वेरी मच अवेयर ऑफ इट. So there is
Similarly,
no need for support from Bollywood.
yeah,
No need
similarly,
to ask. Yeah.
if yeah, a common person, if he's summoned by ED, you have to rush. Okay, here you have Paramveer and Deshmukh missing for so many weeks. I mean, where are they hiding? I mean, it does it apply only to the common man? Why are these people not being traced? Where exactly they are? They should be, they should have something injected into them where we know exactly where they go.
Because all the
It's very
diversion
easy.
has gone, all the diversion right now has gone into Kundra. Probably
Yeah.
this case, this high profile case also must be a big diversion. You've got to bring something big, something larger than life.
Yes.
Oh my God, Shilpa Shetty and Kundra and pornography and all this. So nobody is bothered about where Vaze and where Parambir has gone, where Sushant's case is going, where Jia's case is going, where Disha Salian. I mean, my heart goes, poor girl. So this is all diversion. Every day there is a new case, and the other case become old case. They become cold shelf case.
Yes.
They are frozen.
And
So
a lot of these, talks, tweets between political people and Raj Kundra in very, hugging terms are coming out. So, which means Raj Kundra was enjoying their, what you call their umbrella for quite a long time. Suddenly, he's rubbed somebody the wrong way and he's being questioned for that and exposed while his wife is being protected.
yeah, हो सकता है by mistake Raj Kundra must have got one of the officer's daughter. Who knows? Sorry, but jokes aside,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
because this is how I am looking at partiality.
yes,
That you are not looking at the murder case of that poor boy Sushant, who had great future, that Jia Khan, who had great future, who had great plans, came with their passion and intellect to show their talent, right? And some idiotic people, uneducated, with no soul, no, and heartless, remorseless morons, monsters, who have killed them, and you do nothing. You let those monsters roam around,
yes,
right? And among all the Bollywood, there is only one icon who is giving a great support. Why? Where is this confidence also coming from? What is that assurance?
yeah,
Because they have got all these police officers in the pocket.
yeah,
And then judicial, who is the judge? Oh, that judge is okay, leave it, वो तो पता भी नहीं है.
mm,
They know the biography of all the judge.
yes, yes,
Right? Even after reading, the judge is giving order as per told, not what the judge is looking at, but as per told. Like Patyushri, yeah, sorry, that Madam Miss
Patricia, yeah,
Banerjee's, yeah,
yeah, Patricia,
father, I was reading about.
mm,
I mean, endless tears have gone to the path of poverty fighting a case. It is not. It is so bad karma upon
yeah,
these evil who has killed their child, that man from his huge mansion has come to one bedroom house,
yeah,
one room.
yeah.
It's
See, here
very sad,
also,
Mina.
yeah, yeah. Rabiji, here also, I don't know whether you agree with me, but somehow I feel they identify young, smart people, for example, as in the case of Jia and Sushant, and they start their planning well ahead. So, as in is Jia's case, it all started from abroad. And then, once they were identified, the whole cabal came into force, and they
yeah,
decided that this fool of a boy, should be pushed in front. He has absolutely no idea of what he's doing. No, he doesn't earn any money, and he can be easily manipulated. So I think all these people are actually, what you call stalked and
Meenaji,
trapped.
Meenaji, it is, you tell me, there are one takes years to of efforts making positive move to become famous,
Yes,
right? 20, 30 years of hard work and you become an icon.
yes,
But by becoming a criminal, it is overnight.
yes,
Overnight, everybody said, who knew Jia's accused,
yeah,
right? And he comes every promotion of the film, he's talking about Jia Khan.
yeah,
He's talking about the murder. He's talking about people look at me as a murderer. People look at you as murderer, but the police is not looking at you now,
yeah,
right? People are looking at you. Now, uh, people who are looking at you, so that means how many people are there, how many officers are there, and how many people are there? Look at the ratio. So that means
mhm,
people's mindset is absolutely correct.
yeah,
Now, and he's all the time talking about Jia Khan.
yeah,
He's all the time talking self-pity, crying. He's crying over himself. अरे मेरे को देखो, अरे मैं तो 21 साल का दूध पीता हुआ बच्चा था, मेरे को तो ये डाल दिया, मेरे को तो वो डाल दिया. पर तुम जाके ये बातें, ये कहानी पुलिस को बोलो ना, जिसने तुम पर अक्यूज डाला है, तुमको अक्यूज ठहराया है. हमने तो कहा हमारी बच्ची को मार दिया है,
mm,
उसको मार डाला, बेरहमी से मार डाला है. और इसकी तो आदत थी मारने की, तो जिसकी आदत थी मारने की तो वो तो कुछ भी कर सकता है,
yeah,
राइट? और सच को निकालना पुलिस का काम है. तो जहां सच नजर आता है वो वहां पर ढक्कन डाल देते हैं, वहां पर आइकॉन आके खड़े हो जाते हैं कि भैया हम तो ह्यूमैनिटी का काम करते हैं, हम तो बचाते हैं क्रिमिनल्स को और इनको बढ़ावा देते हैं, आप इनको हीरो बनाते हैं. ये तो आपने डेफिनेशन बॉलीवुड की बना दी है.
yes,
तो फिर, और आज पोर्नोग्राफी बन रही है तो मैडम कहती है कि भैया वो तो एरोटिका बनाते हैं, तो मैं एरोटिका के साथ भी बिल्कुल खुश हो. योर हस्बैंड इज मेकिंग एरोटिका, यू वेरी हैप्पी अबाउट इट. और तुम्हारे 2 बच्चे हैं, तुम्हारे 2 बच्चे एरोटिक फिल्म देखेंगे.
mm,
मैं बहुत नाराज हूँ एज अ मदर, मैं बहुत नाराज हूँ एज अ विक्टिम, मैं बहुत नाराज हूँ इवन अ मेंबर ऑफ अ सोसाइटी वेयर देयर इज इनजस्टिस एवरीवेयर.
yeah.
एंड दैट इज व्हाट
Uh,
आई हैव टू से, मीना जी.
yeah. Viewers are also asking you, are you taking care of your health? That you should take care of your health as well.
Yeah, I did. I came for a retreat and meditation and spirituality. I got a lot of strength, and I'm fighting for others also give me a lot of strength. And I am standing for all those vulnerable people because it was Jia's habit. She stood
Yes,
for Nirbhaya, and she said,
yeah,
"I hate this. Please stop rape." She stood for that. She stood for animals. I stand for all that. I have taken her cause in my hand,
yeah,
and I fight for all those things, and I
yeah,
stand for all that.
yeah.
Yes, Meenaji. Thank you
Thank
for
you so
calling me.
much,
Yes.
Rabia ji. This is a
Yeah.
beautiful session, and you put a lot of light on a lot of these things. So,
Yes.
as viewers and myself, we thank you for that, and we'll
Yes.
continue
Meenaji,
the
last thing.
series.
Yeah.
Yes,
Meenaji, last thing I want to say to the audience, to your audience, like I do not sympathize if Shilpa Shetty has missed out on her endorsement. They have missed out today. She will get it tomorrow. You know, time is never constant. But
absolutely.
please, my heart goes for those vulnerable girls जिनको
Who they are
आपने ये
exploited.
रास्ता दिखा दिया है, जिनको एक दो एक 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 घनौनी रास्ता, एक डार्क टनल दिखा दिया. My heart goes for those girls. Please stand
Yeah,
up for those girls and please give them the moral support and protection so that they can clean this
yeah,
and
yeah,
not lure other children into this.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
That's a very good message, and thank you so
Yeah.
much, Rabia ji, and good
Thank you.
night.
Good night. Thank you.